Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Annie. Thank you for tuning into my channel. So today we're going to be talking about getting Microlocs. Sis, you want to get some Microlocs? You want these installed in your hair? Okay, but before you do so, come, let me give you some tea about Microlocs before you commit yourself to this journey, okay? So, sweethearts, the first one is commitment issues. Do you have commitment issues? If you like to switch up your hair every day, or you like to switch up your hair on weekly basis, or you like to switch up your hair every month, my dear, Microlocs are not for you. I say it again, Microlocs are not for you. Number two, you see these locks? They take time. Installation process takes between 12 to 20, depending on the density of your hair or the length of your hair. My dear, are you the type of person that you're very impatient? You can't sit for several hours at a time? If you're not able to sit down for the 12 to 20 hours, my dear, locks are not for you. Number three, Microlocs are very costly, especially if you're getting them professionally installed by a loctician or by someone that specializes in installing Microlocs. They can, depending on the length of your hair and the density, they can cost between £300 to £600 to have them installed. Are you prepared to pay that amount to have your hair installed? If you are not, my dear, Microlocs are not for you. Number four, you see, when it comes to having this hair installed, when it comes to having your locks installed, the first couple of weeks you have these beautiful sets of interlocks or beautiful sets of twists, and you're like, wow, this looks so good, this looks beautiful, wow. However, after a couple of weeks or a couple of months, the hair starts to do its thing and it starts to mature. And my dear, you get to that stage where it's ugly stage. They call it the ugly stage. Please Google it. With locks, okay? Where your hair is doing what it wants to do. And you just be like, how, who, when? My dear, are you ready for the ugly stage? If you're not ready for the ugly stage, Microlocs are not for you. Number five. See, Microlocs, it requires a lot of patience. Are you impatient in nature? If you're impatient, you want your hair to do its thing. You want your hair to mature within 2 weeks or 2 months. You want your hair to start to bud. You want your hair to start to look all glorious and beautiful and luxurious, but you're not patient enough for that process. If you're not patient enough, my dear, Microlocs, my dear, this is Microlocs are not for you. Number six. So Microlocs or any locks, you are at risk of buildup. Using heavy butters in your hair, using oils, they can cause major buildup. Now, issue is when you have this buildup or clogged up in your hair, what happens? It starts to attract lint, and unfortunately, it doesn't let the hair flourish and the hair does not look good. So if you're that type of person that's very heavy-handed with the products, they'll say put a pea size, you put a dollop, baka, or cream. My dear, what did I say? Microlocs is not for you. Number seven, if you're the type of person that loves compliments, from friends, family, my dear, in this journey, be ready for people, friends, family, aunties wanting to touch your hair, asking you, is that really your hair?
Why do you have locks? Why do you have dreadlocks?
Be ready. Someone criticizes you and you're like, oh no. Or someone talks badly about your hair, you're like, oh no. Sis. Microlocs are not for you. Number 8. People say that locks in general are low maintenance, but in fact, they're also high maintenance because you pay a lot of money. If you get your hair professionally retied, you will need to invest money every 6 weeks to have your hair retied. And if you're not that type of person that likes to spend money on your natural hair, my darling, Microlocs are not for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.